Have you ever wondered about the first time machine in Universe 12, or why the God of Destruction Geene has taken a different approach to his role as a god to develop these civilizations instead of destroying them? Well, let's explore these questions. Hello and welcome back, all my Dragon Ball Theorist. Universe 12, known as the Ultimate Universe, has a civilization so advanced that long ago a mortal created the very first time machine. Not much is known about this scientist, however, it is the reason that time travel is strictly forbidden even amongst the gods. Universe 12 is responsible for the first split in time, causing parallel worlds, resulting in the first alternate time ring coming into existence. Eventually this time machine was confiscated by the Supreme Kai Agu, who likely wanted to prevent any further time rings from being created and to strictly enforce the decision to ban all time travel. Well, not all time travel is banned, just traveling to the past, which can cause the creation of another timeline. When Gawasu was first explaining the story of Universe 12 to Zamasu in chapter 17 of the manga, he mentioned it was assumed that traveling to the past was impossible, but somehow a human managed to achieve it to change history, and these new parallel worlds emerged because of that mistake. However, Gawasu gives Zamasu a Patara earring and says only those granted the power of Supreme Kai have the privilege of traveling to the future with the Ring of Time. So traveling to the future using the time rings to observe the development of civilizations and mortals is acceptable and within the obligations of a creation god. I'm not sure why Zamasu killing a primitive being from that future doesn't alter time, creating a new time ring. However, we have seen that it doesn't. So the time ring is a fantastic tool that can be utilized by the Supreme Kai to understand whether a civilization is on the right path or not. If it isn't, well, then that is when the God of Destruction can step in to fulfill his obligations to balance life and destroy it. This is actually how the job responsibilities are supposed to function if there is a great relationship between Supreme Kai and God of Destruction to raise the mortal level of their universe. Shin even mentions this at one point, stating that Beerus was supposed to handle Majin Buu and those types of actions, but he is always asleep, which is why Geene is so great at his deity role. In fact, everything in Universe 12 is going so well that Geene has become bored as there is nothing to destroy, which is why he is looking forward to the Tournament of Power. Geene doesn't wield his power wildly like Beerus does. The destruction Geene inflicts is precise and calculated, which is why his universe was able to flourish and give birth to a civilization capable of inventing time travel so long ago. Geene will skillfully wipe out any threat that is brought to his awareness by the Supreme Kai, who has access to this information through observations in the current time or by traveling to the future, which does say a lot about Geene's character. He was also the only God of Destruction to be shown smiling at Android 17's wish to bring back the erased universes. You could say that Geene is a genius, which is also why he opted to not participate in the battle with the other gods of destruction. It was also this genius and empathy that caused his universe to flourish and allow for brilliant civilizations to exist. In a way, Geene is responsible for the first time machine, and perhaps even knew it was going to happen. I guess that is what happens when you are great at your job. Maybe Goku and Vegeta's influence will help Beerus someday be more like Geene. They have already changed him some, but hoping for Beerus to be like Geene is a long shot. I don't see Beerus working together with any Supreme Kai, and even sealed the old Kai away in a sword. If Goku was ever a God of Destruction, and I made a case for why he would be a good God of Destruction in another video, I think he would be exactly like Geene from Universe 12, and see him working together with the Supreme Kai to help life flourish. Tell me what you think about Geene and his methods of being a God of Destruction. As always, I love to hear your thoughts and theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share it and smash that like button. Also, please subscribe to support the channel and turn on that notification bell to keep these videos coming.